Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Atlas, and today we're going to be diving into something fun, the sunflower granny square. I'm making these as part of a birthday present for my mom. I'm going to need about 60 of them, so we're in it for the long haul. This is a bit more of an intermediate project as it uses 3 different stitches and works in a round. But don't worry, this tutorial is beginner friendly, super customizable, and perfect for whether you're making a cardigan, blanket, or just love the floral vibe. Let's get started. Here's what I'm using for these squares. We've got worsted weight or size 4 yarn in 4 colors. We have dark brown, a golden yellow, a lighter yellow, and you can use any color for the outside, really. I'll be using a 4.5mm hook today, but feel free to size up or down depending on your tension. You'll also want scissors, a yarn needle to weave in your ends, and maybe stitch markers if you're new to clusters. The square has 4 parts. We have the center circle, we have the inner petals, we have the outer petals, and then the border that makes it a square. I'll walk you through each step. Starting with the brown yarn, just like any other project, I'm going to start with a slip knot. I'm going to tighten that bad boy onto my hook, and from there we're going to chain 4. So there we have 4 chains, and from there we're going to slip stitch into that first chain to form a ring. Then we're going to chain 3. This is going to count as 1 double crochet, and then we're going to work 11 more double crochets into the center. If you're new here, how we do a double crochet is yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, pull a loop through, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through the next 2. Once you have 12 double crochets in the center of your ring, you're going to find that second chain out of the 3 you made at the very beginning of the round, and you're going to make a slip stitch into that second chain. After that, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to cut your work and pull that piece right through. And now that we're finished our center circle, we can move on to the inner petals. Starting with the golden yellow yarn, we're going to make another slip knot. Just a disclaimer, everyone changes their yarn colors differently. I personally just slip stitch my new color to the finished old color. After slip stitching the golden yellow to the brown, we're going to chain 3, and then in the same stitch we're going to work a puff stitch. We're going to have 12 of these in total. Now for beginners, how we do a puff stitch is we yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, pull up a loop, leave it on the hook, yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, insert into the stitch one more time, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 9 loops that should be on our hook right now. Now that we have our puff stitch, we're going to chain 1 to lock the stitches in, and insert into the next stitch to repeat the process. Now that I have 1 puff stitch in each of the 12 double crochets I made earlier, I'm going to finish off this round the same way I finished off the last round, by slip stitching into that second chain in the 3 we made at the beginning of the round. Then I'm going to chain 1 and cut my working yarn. Then to finish off, I'm going to pull it through, and we have our inner petals. This round should have 12 total puff stitches. Moving on to our inner petals, I'm going to make another slip knot, load it onto my hook, and insert in between 2 puff stitches. Each of our next 12 stitches are going to be worked in between each puff stitch. So just like the last round, we're going to attach our new yarn. This one's going to be the pale yellow, and we're going to chain 3. This stitch is a little more complicated. We'll be doing the 4 double crochet together stitch. For beginners, this is what a 4 double crochet together stitch will look like. So first we're going to yarn over. We're going to insert our hook between 2 puff stitches, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. So just to repeat that one more time, yarn over, insert into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops only, and repeat that 4 times total. After you have your 4 double crochet together, we're going to chain 1 to lock the stitches in, and then chain another to give some space between the petals. Now that we have 12 outer petals, we're going to finish off the same way we finished the other 2 rounds, by finding that second chain in the chains from the beginning of the round and slip stitching into it. Then we are going to chain 1 and finish off. Now that we have the outer petals done, we can move on to the border. Join into any chain space, and from here we'll be working a basic granny style corner in 4 places. If you're unfamiliar with the granny stitch, we're going to be chaining 3 and working 2 more double crochets into that same chain space. And then moving to the next chain space, we're going to put 3 double crochets. In this next chain space is where we're going to start our first corner. For each of the 4 corners, we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets in the same stitch, or chain space in this scenario. You're going to repeat the pattern I just showed you 3 more times, and that pattern is 2 clusters of 3 double crochet, followed by 1 corner, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Once you've gone around the circle and get to your last corner, we're going to finish off the same way we did with the other 3 rounds. We're going to find that second chain of the first cluster of double crochets, slip stitch into it, chain 1, cut your work, and pull through. And that's it. Your finished granny square. I have to make about 60 of these first because there's a lot more coming. There's layout tips, joining methods, finishing touches. If you're making your own version, tag me or comment below. I'd love to see your colors. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you next time.